Chanter Devons.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
Have anything of interest on the board?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
King is dead!
Okay.
Your king is dead! The legions of evil are on your doorstep! They will feast upon our hearts! There is nowhere to run! This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts! Please, you're scaring the children! Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands! There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This man bears their evil stench! Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
There's no... Watch where you throw accusations, fool.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
You poor man, what happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn!
Must have been horrible. How did you escape?
No! I won't listen to the words of a man tainted by Darkspawn!
I'm not evil. Please, won't you talk to me?
Mad. Hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off.
You're not honoring good death by acting like
Are
this.
you calling me a coward?
I'm calling you an idiot. Listen to yourself for a moment.
I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There will always be hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Sounds like a sensible plan.
Darkspawn will feast on your living heart.
He's still ranting on, really?
They will take your children.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
I know, I still hear him screaming. Anything new from you? Nope. Sir Marin.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
Don't look like a refugee to you?
So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Who's in... Do you know there were bandits on the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Brian will appreciate that.
Who's in charge of this chantry?
The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Have you heard any news?
Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
I see. Goodbye.
Make her watch over you.
I'm actually not going to enter the chantry just yet. It's something I just remembered. We're looking for somebody specific in a moment.
Let's get started.
Because we can go in the chantry and kill two birds with one stone, I suppose. By doing this.
So what's the deal with you and him anyway? Dare I ask?
Him? Him who? Is this supposed to mean something to me?
You know exactly who I'm talking about. Mr. Let's Make Kissy Faces over there.
My. You are jealous, aren't you? Did I take your favorite Grey Warden away from you?
What? I'm not jealous. I'm horrified.
Those blushing cheeks of yours tell a different tale.
These blushing cheeks are terrified that you'll suck all the blood out of them once you're finished with them.
If I feel the need to suck on anything of yours, Alistair, you'll be the first to know.
That was so not what I meant.
Perhaps we should go and tell him together about your touching concerns. Perhaps he'll pay more attention to you if you ask nicely.
Uh-huh. I think we're done here.
Done before you started, in fact.
I love it. Like, the banter with this game between those two, having these two in your party, you never get bored. There's two of the best, like, written NPC companions I've ever seen in a game, period. The way they talk, discuss amongst each other, have conversations while you're traveling around, they bicker with each other, it's just so well done. And yes, I may be stroking the proverbial member of this game, but...
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
It really is
Everyone in the
fantastic.
tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for it, as if they didn't have anything better to do. I don't get it.
Interesting.
See the new recruiters out.
Right, before we go anywhere...
You accuse me of thievery. I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
Shokkebasitisra, Marad.
Hello
You're
there.
one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
You're a prisoner. Who put you
I'm
here?
in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I am Death, pleased to meet you.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also
What
suggest
the
that
hell was
Alistair
that?
take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I find myself in need of skilled help.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
I sworn to defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you
Perhaps if
free?
you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you
Farewell,
for now.
then.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of him.
I wonder indeed. Well then. There are more quests to be had, of course.
Hello.
Hello.
Stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps.
What do you need traps for?
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Why don't you just buy some?
None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields.
Barnard's poison traps on his land?
Oh, he doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric.
I can't help you very
I didn't
well.
mean to bother you. Sorry.
No, he wasn't bothering me. I just can't make traps. I'm sorry. I mean, I might come back and see about making traps for you if I learn the skill or I get somebody who can. But I don't think I had the skill, so I can't do it anyway, even if I wanted to.
On it.
Can't get in that chest. Elder Miriam.
You got
Oh.
a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Actually, I was hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I know a bit about herbalism.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Very well. Right. Let's have a look for more
wonder,
treasure.
Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Okay.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
You just gotta love it. Oh, I do. I really do. Okay, Morrigan, you can have these shoes, by the way. And let's have a look what we got for you, because we could do with getting you some extra stuff. Why not? Buckle of the Winds, armor, penetration, that'd be better for a rogue. A magic ring and a willpower ring seems good to me. In terms of a belt, I will give you this just for now, just so you have a bit more survivability, shall we say. And I suppose Amulet of the War Mage for now as well. That could be useful. As much as the armor and the fire resistance is good, having the extra damage could be nice for Morrigan. That is to be sure. Now, is there any loot I can grab from here? No. Okay. Now I'll start going into buildings and seeing about talking to people. I'm going to save the game before I do. Can I still take your...
More soldiers make it out of Ostraca.
I've lost the ability to do the trap quest for her. I could have still got the experience from doing it once without exploiting it.
Got a cousin in the temple.
But that's unfortunate. I'd already spoken to her too late on my part, I'm afraid.
Well, look what we have here, men. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh.
Oh, really?
Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a fellow by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen him.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there is no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
What makes you think we're traitors?
Tern Loghain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right, let's make this quick.
Okay.
Let's end this!
Oh, yeah.
Let us
Right,
end this!
we've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
The Grey Ones didn't betray Big Kalen. Loghain did.
There! The Tern pulled us out of a trap.
The Tern left the king to die.
The king to his death. The Tern could do nothing.
Take a message to Loghain.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him. Right away. Now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
So I see. What does the sister learn to fight like that?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
I am Deaf. A pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
And just what help would you be to me?
The Maker told me to join you. Surely, he would not do so without good reason.
Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Very well. I will not turn away help when it is offered.
Your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Very good. I'm sorry, boy. I do want to bring you with me, but we need the rogue, I'm afraid. Because Liliana can open locks and things, and we'll miss out on a lot of loot in this game if we don't bring her with us. So I don't need to change the party. That's a fine party. I was trying to get skills and messed up now. So Liliana actually has the ability to be a bard who can give us like buffs and things like that, as well as being a rogue. She has the ability to pick locks, which is amazing. Definitely want to go for these when we can, as well as stealth is nice. I'm probably going to keep her ranged. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. But having her early as well as Sten early is a big help. Because Sten is powerful.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You're out of food? Don't worry about him, I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
So what you got? Okay. I'll buy these from you. I'll buy this from you. Lesser injury kits are always useful for getting rid of injuries when out in the field. That's for sure. Varian potion. Sense awareness, lesser injury kit recipe. Blur. Climate charm installation. Large claw trap. No. Trap triggers. Elfru. We'll definitely buy all these you have, yes. And we'll also be needing a bunch of flasks as well. I will take 80 of them. This is a nice dagger, do not get me wrong. But I'm not going to get it. Lightning Rod is cool as well, I suppose. You can get War Paint for your Mabari, which gives them decent stats and stuff like that, but I'm not going to get it, don't worry. The Golden Rope Necklace is a gift. Ale is a gift. Shiny Gold Ring is a gift. Definitely going to take those. Amulet of Accord is nice. 7 physical resistance and reduced hostility can be useful for rogues, so you don't want to get targeted, basically. I am going to buy it, just so Liliana has it, because it's going to be useful. Now let's kit out Liliana a bit here. Now, unfortunately right now, in terms of stats, I don't know how she's looking. But we need to put more points into cunning and dexterity to get more out of her, of course. She can steal, and she can pick locks, which make poisons. I'm going to have her be my poison maker, as well as a stealer as well. That's definitely something I'm going to do for her, because that's going to be very useful. Having her having the ability to make me poisons is just going to be huge. Right, let's kit her out in weapons. So we'll give her a nice strong dagger to go with the other strong dagger. She's got 2 of these now, which is very nice. Also, let's switch her kit over for a longbow. 660. Yep. We need to get her some arrows as well, actually. But first of all, let's suit her up. Still in no armor. I wish I hadn't sold all that stuff now. Oh well. Already done. Not much I can do about it. You can equip this. Because, yeah, having you have less hostility so you don't get targeted, so you can sit in the back and do all that stuff is nice. Amulet, let's see. I'm definitely giving you the belt for the cunning. And the ring for that. Need to get a new ring for you, don't we? Right, what else you got, sorry? I need arrows.
Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Do you have any well-paying work in Loghain?
The chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison.
Poison? I've dabbled in such
I figured
things.
if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
Any idea where I could get ingredients?
Well, there's herbs in the North Wood. As for other stuff, look around town. Some refugees just left things behind to travel faster. I don't really know what you need, though. I might have some in stock, too.
Show me what you got. Right. Okay. So, one thing I am going to do here... is I'm not too sure about which stuff make poisons. That's herbalism, that's herbalism. It's not poison making. So, no. I need arrows. It's expensive. Let's say I was to buy this. It's 3 gold, you know what I mean? It's a lot. I believe I should have some poison, should I not? Let's have a look at something. Right, journal. Codex, conversation, downloadable content, no. Lothering, Chance's Book, Canary Prisoner, Mollinger's Plants. Use a skill with hers to craft some lesser health poultices for the injured refugees. 3 of these should suffice. Former Balian wants placed poisonous traps about his farm protected from beasts. He asks you to create a suitable poison for him. 3 flasks of venom should do the trick. How do I even create poisons? I don't remember. Ah, here we go. So I need 2 more toxin extracts. Right. Do you have toxin extract?
Or you here to see my stock?
Do you have poison extract? I don't think you do. No, you don't. Okay. I'll definitely sort that out in a moment. Speak to this Denal character.
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
Sorry about the mess.
They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
I don't suppose we have any news. Do you know about the caged canary outside the village? Have you had any rumours?
There's knights from Redcliffe wandering the countryside, looking for the place where on dress days sacred ashes are said to lie. Can you believe that? The urn holding her ashes is a myth, and yet these knights say they were sent to find it anyhow to heal our Loghain. I didn't even know he was ill. Maybe he has the blight. If so, then times are even darker for Ferelden than any of us thought. Anything else I can get you?
Don't suppose you have heard any of rumours?
Some folks aren't happy about Tyrn Loghain being named regent. There are rumours he had something to do with the king's death. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you ever heard? The Darkspawn killed him, sure enough. If Tyrn Loghain couldn't save the king from that inn, then nobody could. Anything else I can get you?
Heard any other rumours?
I hear that Tyrn
Wonder whether any
Loghain,
has got any
the
quests.
regent, is calling for new levies of troops. He wants to rebuild the army we lost at Astagar. Thing is, there's not a lot of spare men to be found. Out of Dragon's Peak, there's press gangs roaming around, grabbing any free man they can lay their hands on. Anything else I can get you?
Heard any other rumours?
I hear news from Dinnerham that Tyrn Loghain has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the queen. Anything else I can get you?
Who were those men I fought
When
exactly?
Tyrn Loghain marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you.
Yes, it is.
I have no qualm with you, whatever the Tyrn says. My grandfather served. Your secret's safe with me. What can I get you then?
I suppose you have any rooms?
Look around. People are sleeping on the floors and in the attic. That's how many rooms I don't have.
Okay. What do you know about the caged canary outside?
That monster killed 3 families, torn them up like a beast. The cage is too good for him. But it's the Chantry's idea of mercy.
I'll be going.
Luck speed your way.
I was hoping he might have a quest if I kept talking to him with the codex stuff. For more experience or something, but I don't know. Be in here. A cook. Now we have the fun part where we just have a rogue who can picklock anything we want. Any chest we find, she can basically do it. I need to get the stealth skill though, so she can actually go invisible.
Do they take prisoners?
I hear they eat you.
I heard they just got slaves. Take you underground and make you work.
There's just back here, of course. Split mail. And this is why I definitely want a rogue in the party. So I can just get so much out of it.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Okay. I haven't really...
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something? All right. Just don't buy everything up.
See, when I was a kid, I don't really consider bringing a rogue along. I would always run through an area, then grab the rogue and just run through the area and grab all the stuff that I miss, essentially. Whereas in this case, I'm not doing that this time. I'm tempted to get that staff, but I don't know. Unfortunately, she can't use this yet till she has 24 dexterity for the time being. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. But we can sell all the rubbish stuff. She can't equip that one yet either. We'll sell the longsword. Yep. Keep those. Okay, sell those. Sell the splint mail boots. I never checked the heavy train mail. Sell the chantry robes. That's just standard iron ring. Goodbye. Right, I don't really throw flasks. That's not something I really do, so I'm going to get rid of that. The weapon coating I'll keep, of course. I'll buy these. Yep. And buy that. Because I may lose the chance to get them. I'm going to sell this. Actually, yeah. Get some money back. Right. Okay. Let's go into the chantry and recruit then. Then we can sort him out and gear him up next as well. Right. Okay, save the game before we do anything in case we fail the persuasion check or something. Farmer... Sir Brian.
There's word of Darkspawn. Yes? Who might you be?
I'm the Grey Warden.
I see. I am Sir Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
The Grey Wardens didn't know such thing.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tarn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
About those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath. How many times must we drive them off?
They won't bother you again. I killed them.
All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast, we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But
it is
then
indeed.
They asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
I can keep an eye.
I wish I could afford such help, to be truthful. Take your reward, at any rate. It is all I have to offer. If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Things seem very dire in the village. Any other help you can offer?
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but... Here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
What can you tell me about the imprisoned Canary?
I was there at the farmhold. The beast stood there, wet with the blood of the children. He didn't even deny slaughtering them. the revered mother ordered him caged. She has more mercy than I do. But perhaps she is right, and the Maker has love for all his creations, even the Kunari.
Is there a way he could be released?
You can ask the revered mother. I say let him rot until the Darkspawn claim him.
Have you had any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
King Kaelin had no heir?
None that we know of. Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars.
I see.
Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
You're the only protection this village has.
Our ban was summoned by Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
How do Templars fight against magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Where would I find the revered mother?
In her study, no doubt. Preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
I see, I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Thank you. This guy has a thing above his head.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness.
And I will speak to him eventually.
Fear and ignorance.
I'm
Let
sorry,
those who
but
cry
I
out
must
from
prepare
the
the Chantry's
shadows
vestments before we flee. There is very little time.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Appreciate it. Bronze symbol of Andraste. That's a perfect gift for her as well, so that works out. Because that would make her very happy.